Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Oshawa ground. Your clearance is to the London, Ontario airport via the Oshawa 4 departure. Then Menti, spelled Mike Echo November Tango India. Then joining the Tango 614, position Bolmo, spelled Bravo Oscar Lima Mike Oscar. And I presume radar vectors direct. Thereafter, squawk is 5543.
Welcome back, everyone. As you guys may have noticed, I haven't been flying as often this year as I was last year. Since I got my IFR last December, I haven't been doing any significant training, so I've just had fewer reasons to go out for flights. Personally, I like my flights to have a destination or a purpose, as opposed to tooling around in the practice area or doing the $100 hamburger runs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those options, but I've just never found them particularly interesting for me, and so I just haven't been flying as much lately. One thing I found that gives me a reason to get up there from time to time is flying injured turtles to the Ontario Turtle Conservation Centre for treatment and rehab. I thought I'd do a quick video to show a flight I did recently to bring a turtle to the centre from London, Ontario, and show you around the centre a bit and tell you about the great work that they do. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, bit of an amended flight plan on the way to London. Guess they want me to go over the north end of Toronto instead of the south end. They must be the northbound runways at Pearson. And so they don't want me flying south of there. Understandable. Oshawa Tower, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, holding short 30, ready for takeoff.
Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Oshawa Tower at Bravo, line up and wait, runway 30, standing by, release.
Line up and wait, Charlie Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, thank you, release we have. The wind is 0105, wind ready, and passing 1,500 feet, contact Toronto Centre on 133.4. You are clear to take off from 30.
Through 1,500, contact Toronto 133.4, cleared takeoff 30, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you learned something from it. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, T's and P's are good, NIP, RPM good, airspeed's alive. There are 8 species of turtles in Ontario, and every one of them is at risk of becoming endangered. As we built up our cities and roads, we've been cutting off the routes that turtles use to get from their waterways to their nesting grounds, which are always on land, away from the water. As a result, we see more and more turtles being hit by cars as they try to cross roads, and we're also seeing more turtles being hunted by species that have grown along with humans, like raccoons. Foxtrot Whiskey through 1,700.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Toronto Centre, climb 5,000, squawk ident.
Climb 5,000, squawk ident, Charlie Fox Whiskey.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, you're identified through 1,800, proceed direct Menti on course.
Direct Menti on course, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, you can expect 5,000 as the final space.
Expect 5,000, Charlie Fox Whiskey. I'm on my way to London, down to London, Ontario to pick up a rescue turtle. Then got to fly that back to Peterborough to the Ontario Turtle Conservation Centre. Don't know anything about the turtle, don't know what kind it is, don't know what kind of rescue it was. But, hey, I volunteered for the organization. They needed a turtle transport. And I had time today, so I thought, why not? I was hoping Bruno would come with me, but she was just not interested. She's like, 5 hours flying around just to pick up a turtle and drop it off? I don't think so. So we got tempos of 400-foot ceilings in London right now, which would be a pretty low IFR approach. We'll have to see how it shapes up by the time we get there. I mean, the mist and fog should be burning off. By the time I get there, it'll be 10 o'clock, so, or almost 10, so hopefully it'll be okay. But that's why you got the IFR. I'll just have to be careful about it. And, you know, even if it's as forecast, should break out 150 above minimums. Feels good to be up again. It's been a while since I actually flew somewhere. Since Oshkosh, I guess. After I came back to Oshkosh, I did a quick test flight after getting my annual done. And then I took my wife, my mother-in-law, and her sister up for a tour of the city of Toronto. And then a couple weeks ago, I did a little bit of night currency pattern work, and that's it. So really, it's been 2 months since I actually flew anywhere. That was good. Feels good to be up here. It's nice to be kind of using all the gear again, all the instruments, all the new instruments. Well, everything takes a little bit of refreshing. I sat down and look at it, it's like, okay, gotta remind myself, where do I look for what? But it comes back pretty quickly. It's only about a 45-minute flight from Oshawa to London. I was above a solid layer of clouds for a little bit, and then it was clear sailing the rest of the way. Before long, it was time to get the ATIS and brief my approach.
London Information Hotel, weather at 1300 Zulu, wind 360, at 2, visibility 6 miles, mist, 20,000 view, temperature dew point altimeter 3028, approach our nav Zulu or Yankee runway 33, landing and departing runway 33, flow control at Toronto International Airport.
Alright, looks like they're doing 3-3.
Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Information Hotel at London, advertising runway 33. What approach do you want?
I'll take the RNAV Zulu 3-3.
Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey Roger, proceed direct Kerpo.
Direct Kerpo, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Alright, let's brief the plate here. So we're doing RNAV Zulu runway 3 at London. Plate is current. ATIS I've already got. Toronto. I'm with them. Alright, safe altitude is 4,900. MSAs are 3,000 all around. Going to be approaching at Kerpo. It's going to be a slight left turn to a heading of 238. Actually, it's going to be a right turn, isn't it? Right turn.
50 November, contact Toronto Terminal now 1197.
Heading 238. I'm going to go down if I can.
Good day.
3,500 before that. And then I'll descend to 3,000 after hitting Kerpo. And then at that, it's a right turn to heading 328. I'll be at 3,000 feet. Should start descending at 6.2 nautical miles back. Final approach waypoint is at NORAP. I want to be at 2,000 feet. And then minimums are 1155. If I go missed, straight ahead on a heading of track of 327 to 2 dart 4,000.
Charlie Foxtrot, Whiskey 1 ready, descend 3,500 and cleared RNAV Zulu runway 33.
Descend 3,500, cleared RNAV Zulu 33, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Alright, starting the approach, let's... activate. Altimeter set. Throttle and prop. Mixture, we're good. Tools on proper tank, instruments are good. London Tower, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, descending through 4,000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 33.
Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, London Tower, good day, runway 33, altimeter 3029, report crossing, no wrap.
Report crossing, no wrap, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey. London Tower, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, reporting no wrap.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, wind calm, clear to land, runway 33.
Clear to land 33, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey. Clear down and locked. Mixture prop full forward, seats are harness secure. Undercarriage, gas, mixture, prop, seats harness.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, exit hotel, contact ground 1209 off the runway.
Exit to hotel, contact ground 1 off Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey. Well, made it to London. First time landing here. Very cool, Fanshawe College. There's the main commercial or airline terminal right here. Not a lot of gates, like 6, 7, 8. I made it down to London to pick up the turtle for its maiden flight up to Peterborough and the Turtle Conservation Centre. But sadly, what I received was a small dead turtle in a plastic bag. You'd think that would be the end of it, but no. The OTCC was created to treat injured turtles before releasing them back into the wild in an attempt to help maintain the turtle populations in the province. A network of volunteers drives, or flies, rescued turtles from all around Ontario to the centre in Peterborough where they're treated, rehabilitated, and then if they're lucky, released back into the wild where they were first found. But even if a turtle is found dead or it dies en route, the centre asks that volunteers still deliver it to the staff at the OTCC. The centre checks the turtles so they can harvest any eggs that may be viable, and they then incubate them, hatch them, and raise them for a period of time. These turtles are then released back in the area where the mother turtle was originally found, in the hopes that some of these babies will survive. So I put the turtle in the back of the plane and headed up for the 1-hour flight to Peterborough. Hoping to have a little bit of a nice video of a turtle moving around, loading it into the plane, but really it's just a dead turtle in a Ziploc bag. Not pleasant to look at. Alright, approaching 7,000. ATC routed me south along Lake Erie, then across to the Niagara region, and I ended up being over a solid layer of cloud. It made for a beautiful but uneventful flight for most of the way back. As I crossed back over Lake Ontario, the clouds started to clear up, and as I was getting closer to Peterborough, I was able to get under the scattered clouds and switch over to VFR. Alright, well...
Charlie Fox Whiskey Field, you're 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
I copy that, a little hazy, but I can go ahead and cancel here. Unfortunately, I was already low enough that I was starting to lose center. We went back and forth for a bit trying to hear each other.
Call Charlie Fox Whiskey for 3425.
But eventually they had to relay a message to me through another pilot. Was that for Charlie Fox Whiskey, 3425?
Hey, affirm Charlie Fox Whiskey, center's looking for you on 3425.
Thank you. Toronto Center's Charlie Fox Whiskey with you on 3425.
Charlie Fox Whiskey, thank you. I heard you say you're canceling the IFR. You want to keep the alerting open?
You can go ahead and close my flight plan, please. Thanks.
Okay, I'll close everything. Thanks very much. And you can switch to Unicom 123.0. Have a good day.
Thanks, have a good day, Charlie Fox Whiskey. The Turtle Center is nowhere near the Peterborough Airport, so when I fly turtles in here, a volunteer meets me at the airport and takes the turtle the rest of the way. That means that until this point, I'd never actually seen the Turtle Conservation Center. But luckily, a couple of weeks after this flight, my wife and I took a day trip to Peterborough to check out the fall colors, and we decided we'd stop into the OTCC to check it out as well. We got there just before closing time, but one of the staff members, Lisa, was still there, and she was kind enough to show us around. And I'll let her take it from here to talk more about the center and the work that they do.
Humans are increasing predators like raccoons, who do eat can attack adults. Like Rusty over there was attacked by a raccoon.
Really?
He lost his 2 front legs.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's kind of turned away from you, but
Yeah.
I can turn him around to show you. He's missing his 2 front legs.
Oh.
And predation's natural, but like with raccoons, humans are increasing their populations,
Yeah.
as we develop, and we've got garbage and waste that they're attracted to.
Yeah.
So, that's not helping turtles out. And Rusty here's a wood turtle, and they spend more time on land than any of the other species, and so they do encounter more predators than some of the other ones. And they're one of our endangered species, actually. So I've never seen a wood turtle in the wild before. There's very few of them left. And most are being tracked by researchers. So Rusty here was only found because he was being tracked. He had a transmitter on his shell, and when they found him, he had been attacked. So they brought him to our hospital, and he got treated. He had been in that study since 1993, and he was doing fine until 2017. They found him. So he can't swim in deep water now, so he has to have a shallow tank, and he's got this ramp that he can shuffle around and go in and out of the water. So that's why he can't be released.
Animals because of like development and roads.
Yeah, reptiles are seeing a big rapid decline because of just like how their life strategy works. So that really does. And then roads, yeah, it does depend on each species as far as the road mortality. So ones that travel farther we tend to see come into our hospital rather than ones that don't travel as far. That's our number for injured turtles this year.
Wow.
And last year we had more. Last year was like the most we've ever had. We had almost 2,000 at the end of 2022. And so that's just injured turtles. And then from those injured turtles, we've had over 6,000 eggs from the females.
Oh.
Wow.
With over 6,000 eggs, there's a lot.
How many people work here?
Not a lot of permanent staff. It's all volunteers, pretty well.
Really?
Like we have, I think, over like 70 feeders and cleaners like throughout the year. Yeah.
Huh.
So we keep them over because they all start to hatch now, and the nights are getting really cold.
Yeah.
And for conservation, we want to be able to give them the best chance of survival. They have a small chance. We want to increase it slightly. So we'll release them the next spring, summer when it's warmer out, and they'll have had a chance to grow to be a bit of a bigger size when they're released too. And that's okay. So that the hibernation is kind of what they deal with to deal with the cold temperatures, but we'll keep it warm all winter long so that they have energy to grow. And then we'll release them into the most. Yeah. They're so cute. Really. And they climb up on the rocks to get close to the light. We give them a UV bulb and a heat lamp. And sometimes they'll climb on top of each other, like in this picture, and they'll try and compete to get close to the light. It's super cute when they do that.
Oh, what a great place.
Yeah.
I love getting to see the Turtle Conservation Center and learning more about the important and difficult work that they do. If you'd like to learn more, the Canadian Broadcasting Corp did an award-winning short documentary about the center that's available on YouTube, and I've put a link to that in the description below. And of course, it's not cheap caring for thousands of turtles every year, so if you're interested in donating to this worthy cause, I've also put a link to their website in the description. Thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, fly safe.